Hi all, and welcome back to this last episode of this Crusader Kings series, where we play as the Kingdom of Burgundy and of course Aquitaine since a few episodes. As I already said, new and last episode. In last episode I have been talking about thinking about what I was going to do with this series. And I have decided to end it here, and that's mainly because I have been, looking around the map. Of course, the possibilities I have is now the first is of course the Empire of Francia, but that would mean fighting West Francia, and I have been looking around with allies and allies he has and the amount of soldiers. It's going to be a mess, and a painful mess. And I'm not really interested in playing that out. I'm not the kind of player that's going for the big wars. Yeah, maybe the holy wars. But besides that, I kind of lose interest in it, and also losing the oversight of it because it's going too slow for me and stuff like that. And I also want to do other things, of course. So, kind of attacking the other kingdoms around me, West Francia, Lotharingia, or acquiring Kingdom of Italy, for example, or this one, or even go into Spain, which it did a nice job, by the way, of creating it. It's not going to happen. Also, mainly because there is a lot happening already in this series, and I don't think I will be able to handle it all. That's kind of the reason behind it, why I'm ending this series. It is a shame, of course, because we took some time to create the Kingdom of Burgundy, and of course taking the Kingdom of Aquitaine over. But as you remember, this was every episode like take over one county or a few counties or one duchy, and that will probably be the same thing with all the others. So most episodes will be kind of the same thing, and as I said, it will be boring to me and eventually to you as well. So before I continue ending this series, I want to thank you all for following, watching this series, giving me tips, advices. It has been very helpful. I think I don't know everything yet, but I do know a lot so far, and maybe for a future series I can learn new things again. That choice has been made. So for now, what we're going to do, we're just going to take a quick look on where we of course started it all off, and it was over here in Lyon. With this small county over here, we kind of started it all. Can I also see the counties? I just say duchy titles, realms, houses. Right, it's fine. We'll leave it as it is. Counties. Oh, counties. Yeah, there we go. So over here, and we were slowly able to expand a little bit southeast and slowly taking over the whole Kingdom of Burgundy eventually. Piece by piece, it had some wars going on. Of course, we had the Kingdom of Lotharingia, we had the other Kingdom of Burgundy we were part of before, of course, when we started to play. And after that we were able just to go for Aquitaine as well. Quite nice, quite new start, as you see, where we started off with a small county over here, and that we were able to take this all over. I'm really happy and also sort of proud that we were able to do that. That is that, and at least in the end it was our first and main goal to create the Kingdom of Burgundy, and I decided to play further afterwards. So I think it is a nice ending. Now we also have the Kingdom of Aquitaine under our control. Another thing is what I do want to check, of course, is our timeline. At this moment we are playing with King Ables, and we will close this series, of course, with him as the last king, or last known king for the series. His father, of course, King Thierry, he ruled, he only became 48 years. Not sure if I can see how long he was ruling. No, we can't, but he died of heart failure, which you probably remember, it wasn't that long ago. Then his father, King Ables, He died of old age, but yeah, can you imagine? Age of 62. But yeah, a lot of things were happening here, as you can probably remember. So it probably had a high stress level and stuff like that. So King Ablas the First, kind of the name giver of our last king, yeah, died on the age of 62. And then our first queen, or at least also part of the royal family of Burgundy, of course, that was Queen Sibylla. Also died of heart failure. I think it's a family thing. But yeah, she was our first queen. She was able to make the Kingdom of Burgundy happen. So that was really nice. Also loved playing with her as well. And then we come back to her father. Also not that old. But yeah, that was also a thing in the family. Drunkards. He just drank himself to death. Luckily he had a lot of children, so everything was kind of saved in there. Then we go back to his dad, the Dauphin Sancho. Of course, at this moment we don't have the kingdom yet. We only have the Dauphinate of Viennois. That's also the one we started with. So there wasn't anything new, except our expanding a little bit concerning the counties. Anyway, his father died of typhoid or typhus. Interesting that it was right, typhus. But yeah, it was at the age of 45. I think he wasn't king for that long, if I'm right. Because when were you born? You were born 1026. No, that's not correct. Oh no, you died 1026. You were born 981. So I think he has only been king for 9, or Dauphin for 9 years. So not that long, because most of them are like 20, 30 years, sometimes even longer. Right, going back to his father then, drank himself to death as well. But I think he was king for or Dauphin for a longer time. Then we had our first Dauphine, our first female, who became the leader. She died of an old age, and I think she was Dauphine for quite a long time. She died when I was 1. She was born in 934. 48 to okay, not that long, for 12 years or something, 12, 13 years. But yeah, she was the first female leader our Dauphinate had back then. Interesting to see. Then we come to her dad, of course. Also died of old age. And he was also the one who started to expand a little bit, as you can see. Mostly expanding east, northeast, and I think that also happened with him. Alright, so then we can come to Dauphin Guilhem II. He died from his wound, so probably in a war. As you can see, Dauphin Matthias kind of expanded most of the times, as you can see, to the east. And he only won, that was Bern. In northeast, Bern isn't even part, but still, you know, it's fun. And he died of his wounds indeed, I think in a war, because you were 16. Let's see, wounded, sweep penalty. Apparently, I think it had its effects on his health as well, so that he wasn't able to get back up and live. And then indeed our first one, the clumsy. It's so a shame that this mod kind of ruined all those faces as well, because these guys were really looking fun. So, but yeah, our clumsy and of course drunk leader as well. I think he drank himself to death as well, indeed. And this was our first leader of the Forêt dynasty. Eventually we came up to 31 living members. Not that bad in my opinion, but yeah, it's fine how far we got, for me at least. So yeah, this will be the end of this series then. Of course a shame, but on the other hand I'm also glad to end it. Now I can start thinking about, or if I want to start another series, or start a series with another game, or even other games, I don't know yet. But yeah, again, thank you for watching this. I really appreciate it. If you have any ideas for a next series, I'm not sure yet if I do, when I will start it. But if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments beneath this last episode, or send me a message via Discord or to my email. It's all fine, and then I can always think about it, what I think is a nice option. Don't forget to check my other series concerning Crusader Kings on my channel, or even other games I have been playing, mostly Transfer Fever 2 of course. But also, if you want to suggest a series for Crusader Kings, please check what I have done already so far, so that you know that you don't suggest something that it has already happened. It also is also same with other games. If you have a game that you like, well, you have to check it out, you have to play it, please let me know so I can take a look at it and see if I think it's a game for me and that I want to play for my YouTube channel. Please let me know. Every message, like, follow, whatever, everything is highly appreciated. And well, I really hope that you did like the series as well. So thank you, and I hope to see you somewhere with my other series in the future again. Until then, bye bye.